the business of the end of the world is not our business. That's God's business. Welcome to Open Forum.
Hello, Brother Camping.
Yes.
I wanted to thank you so much for all of your hard, rewarding work, and I was just curious as to whether on the last day, on the great earthquake, will the graves of animals that were buried be opened, and will
I have
those...
no idea. The Bible doesn't talk about that. The animals are not in the focus at all. And when it comes to the day of judgment, it is mankind. They are the ones that were created in the image of God. They are the ones that are subject to the wrath of God, because the wages of sin is death. The animals are not. And so whether the animals come out of their graves or not, I have no, or wherever they have been disposed of, the Bible doesn't give us one word about that.
And then when the ocean gives up its dead, is that a different time than...
I have no idea how this is all going to go, but I do know this, that anyone who is raptured will who has become a true believer before he died, any time during the last 13,000 years, his bones or corpse or dust or ashes or whatever molecules are still left will be resurrected, a glorified spiritual body, because God has made that commitment to mankind, that we will be in the new heaven and a new earth with a brand new body, as well as in our new soul.
Yes, and it does state that in Daniel chapter 12 as well, that by the glory of God, he will raise up Daniel in the last day, and he will stand in his lot.
Yes.
And I thank him for it.
Yes. He will be resurrected, just like David will be, and Abraham, and all the people that have ever died, with just a tiny few exceptions. Moses is already in heaven. Enoch is. Elijah is. And there's another little tiny handful that went up into heaven in their bodies the morning that the Lord Jesus rose from the grave, when he demonstrated how he was buried. But thank you for calling and sharing.
$1,500 millennial groups here in the U.S. Should we be worried about them? I thought I'd visit 4 groups and find out. I started in Oakland, California, at the headquarters of a fundamentalist Christian broadcaster, Harold Camping. He thinks the end is pretty near. You're predicting the end of the world for...
September.
Right. So do you want to take us through...
In Matthew 24, verse 21, it says, "And then there will be great tribulation, such as this world has never known nor ever shall know." In other words, it's the end. The evidence in the Bible points to the fact that September 6th of 1994 will be the last day of the final tribulation period. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th.
Okay.
15th day.
No, I'm not completely clear on what's happened on September 6th.
Lots is going to happen. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. That's this day right here. This could be the day when Christ returns. This date right here.
Okay.
And every mountain and island were moved out of their places. In other words, tremendous cataclysmic things are happening all over the world. It is terrible, super terrible, and everyone will know it's Judgment Day. But it'll be too late for salvation.
My question is really, does knowing this have anything to do with our salvation?
Knowing the date? Well, yes, it does, because it's very... 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 is scary beyond measure, because there God starts out in that chapter and says, Now you know full well Christ is coming as a thief in the night.